Hi ladies, it's Andrew from Perfect Fringe. Today's video is on our exclusive messy buns. Now the reason these stand out are two main reasons. One is the size, they're 40 grams, which means you get a real nice big fluffy updo without, it looking overdone or too small. And the second thing is this is REMY human hair, which means A, it's going to last you probably a lifetime. I don't see why not. And B, you're going to avoid that synthetic shine. Now this is a colour form. My hair is like a really dark brown. This is my client's and I'm modelling it. But I also wanted to show how if you want to go slightly lighter, it works because our ends naturally lighten from the sun, especially a lot of you've got the ombre and the balayage going on. So when you tie it up, if your ends are lighter and they're all along the top, I think that looks great. Otherwise, of course, send a photo. We colour match. We do, make these in every single colour. Like I said, they're real hair. You could always dye them if you wanted to, for them a bit lighter, with few bits of bleach through the ends if you wanted them to look more sun-kissed, or dye it completely darker, that's fine. So what you do is it's made with like a curly hair already, so it's got that nice curl. We would not make these with like straight hair, and then you can of course brush them, fluff them up and make them even bigger. Okay, so this is how big they are. I think that's a really good size. Now, if your own hair is really thin, then you could use this, and then you could use one of our seamless clip-in fringes or bangs at the same time. Then your hair loss is covered within a flash. Or you could, of course, use any of our toppers, three-piece toppers, seamless fillers, and then use that as like the icing on the cake. Nice pair of sunglasses. I think it looks really good. Two ways you can put this on. Because it's stretchy, you can use it as a hairband. So you could gather up your hair, whether or not your topper is in already, or your, fillers are in, or even if it's just your own hair and you're planning on, just, bringing forward a fringe, or, however you want to play around with it. Okay, so you could, of course, get your own hair, tie it up nice and high, scoot forward so you can see the back, and then you can use this as a hairband. So you go, to try and get you to see, right, so you go one, and then you need to go again to obviously secure it, and on the second time round you would curl your ends under and then sort of tuck them into the bun like so. And then you see now how that colour difference doesn't even matter, and then just adjust it, adjust it so there's no little bits sticking up, because it is big and fluffy and you are going to want it, to just adjust it a little bit. You could, tuck little pieces in, you could bobby pin a couple of bits. So that's really all you do. It's such a quick and easy way to just tie your hair up, and there's no art to this. I mean, you could of course have this looking very bridal, and it's great for like an going out updo, but it's equally as good as like a real casual, when your hair's just looking really, when you wake up and your hair just really needs a wash and you're like, oh, there is no time. That's when you reach for your messy bun, you tie it all up. My clients who have got them, they're like, my God, I literally just pulled it out of the pack, tied my hair up, and I was ready to go. And it really takes you from like a little small bun to, a real nice big fluffy one. I mean, if you look at what my hair would look like, I mean, I don't have thinning, I know that, but if you look at what my hair would look like if I just did a bun, and I'm not good at updos, it would just look like that. But then as soon as you then put that over the top, all of a sudden your silhouette changes. I would obviously pin those bits up. You just look good from the side, you look good from the back. You just look like, the idea of these is that you've got loads of hair, and then when you tie it up, you've then got a real big fluffy updo, okay? Now, the other way, well, I did mention there's two ways of putting them on. So the first way we went over, and the other way really is what I've just done. It's already doing your hair in a bun already, securing it. Now, the idea of that is that you don't need to then twist the mega bun or the messy bun round twice. The idea is your hair's already up. Okay, whether your topper's there or not, you can. Don't forget the topper's topped on the top. Your silk-based parting, anything. All my pieces for hair loss are designed to clip on the top. They're already on, okay? Then, because you don't want to twist this round twice, because you want this to look even bigger, brush it, get it to look really fluffy, and then just once over the top. Then, of course, you should really bobby pin it down a tiny bit. Just grab sections and bobby pin. I would obviously bobby pin my back bits, or tie them up a bit. I should have really tied them up more tight, but because obviously for the video I'm just trying to be quick, so I would bobby pin that, and then you would maybe grab a section here, stick a bobby pin, grab a section there, stick a bobby pin, just to make sure that, you know, if you were to be dancing the night away, it doesn't fling off because you've only put it round once. So two options: once if you want it to be big but then you've got a bobby pin, or if you don't want to do that and you just want to use it as a hairband, then of course you can, you know, do it twice. And also it equally works well, you know, in a low pony or a low bun. Let's just do a quick side on to show you. And I can't believe this is literally like 2 shades lighter than my own hair, and it blends in so well. But always tuck your ends in, because you don't want your ends to be, you know, showing. So you could just do like a little side bun. I think that looks really nice as well. Doesn't have to be to the side, it can be to the back, like so. See? And then you just tuck the ends back into it. So it's like a hairband. Looks messy, but that's the whole point, you know. Doesn't it look so pretty? I love it.